So to kick things off, let's get our hands dirty with a cool project that will jazz up any floor space in your home. In this week's Drab to Fab, brought to you by Betenbough Homes, Eric Bartlett is our guest, and he is the owner of the brand in Odessa. Now, if you have not been inside the brand, you're missing out. And one of the first things that you notice is the flooring as you walk inside the building, right? We have some photographs, and I want you to tell me a little bit about what we're looking at.
Well, that's when before I opened the store, you know, I needed an entryway, and I was going to do like the paper bags on the floor. And I decided I wanted something that had a little color, so I decided to do scrapbook paper on the floor, basically, instead of the paper bags, and that's what you get.
It is so very cool. And you're going to teach us how to do that today?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so a real person like me can do this.
A real person like you can do this.
And it's not just for floors. We should say you could do this with a tabletop, a box,
right. We're doing it on just this board for TV, but you can do it on. Basically, it's the same principle on the floor or wherever you're going to do it.
Okay.
It all works the same. So.
What do I do to start?
Well, we take Mod Podge, which you can get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but you can actually even use Elmer's glue if you want. But this Mod Podge has a little gloss to it, so I just dump a little on there.
I love Mod Podge.
And then you take your little $1 paintbrush and just spread it.
Am I doing this?
Yeah, you're doing
all right.
it. Just spread it out somewhere.
If I can do it, anybody can do it. So fairly thin. Should you still see white?
You really want it to be kind of thick because you're gonna take your paper.
Like about that?
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So take that.
Okay.
And tear
you say there's a kind of a secret to this.
Well, there is, but since you're using it's not like a paper sack is the same color on both sides.
Right.
So if you tear this the wrong, you start tearing it like this. Well, if you use this side, you're gonna see the white when you lay it down. Okay. So as you're tearing it, you just want to know this. Don't put this side down. Use this one. So.
Okay. And you may like the white showing.
And you may, right?
Great.
You do, great.
For it.
Right.
Okay. So we torn a little piece of paper.
Right.
And then we crumple.
You do crumple. I tear off the edges.
Oh.
Kind of like
so
like
nothing's
this.
perfect.
Right. So just so it's nothing, no sharp edges or anything.
And oh, how I love this pattern.
Yeah, and then you wad it up.
Okay.
And I take and wad up a bunch of them. You can see in one of the pictures that there's a pile of wadded up paper because it works best to wad up a bunch and then do it as you go. Okay. So just lay it down
wherever you want.
Wherever you want.
You're just going to kind of overlay them.
Right.
Let's do this one too while we're at it, shall we?
Then you get your brush.
Oh, that is so fun. Squish it down.
Right, and then just put more Mod Podge on it.
Okay.
So I'd get some out of there.
You pour a little out, right?
Right.
Ooh, it makes me nervous.
That's fine.
All right, and so how many coats of this is it going to take?
Mod Podge just one.
Okay.
And you want to mash down hard on it to get all the, there you go, get all the wrinkles out.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. And around the edges. So the Mod Podge glues the paper down and then gives it the finish.
Well, it gives it a little bit of a gloss finish. You can see that this is kind of a gloss here, but you're going to put the polyurethane on it. And the only reason that you put polyurethane on it is because it's going on the floor. If you're going to do it on a tabletop or something, it really doesn't need it. But with people coming in and out of the store all the time, I needed something to kind of protect it so I wouldn't be doing it, every time you turn around.
And you said for the store, you should know that it took several coats of the polyurethane and you let it dry for several days.
Right, I did 5 coats of polyurethane and let it dry for 4 or 5 days and not walking on it. So that may not be feasible for people in their own home, but that's what I would recommend if you're doing it on the floor.
This is such a fun process. I love this. I have done this before on like a teacher gift box, kind of covered the outside, or a shadow box in your home. This is such a cool process. Eric, thank you. If you haven't been by the brand, swing by, take a look at the floor. You're going to love it. And the scrapbook paper is just a cheap and easy way to do this.
Right.
Love it. Eric, thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you.